When you start using Notability, click on Notability. On the side, you will see that these are where all of your courses are. To create a new subject, click the plus sign and then create subject. So you could have something like English. Now you can also create dividers within that. If you click the plus sign, create a divider, and then you can have, for example, writing underneath it. To create a note, you click the button that looks like a blue pencil, and then once you're on Notability, it'll put in the date and time, and then you can type by clicking the T and just typing. Or you can write by clicking the pencil. If you hold it down, you can get different colors, different styles, and then you can write. If you have a hard time writing when it is really big, you can always zoom in, write it like that, and then it becomes smaller on the sheet, but you wrote it when it was larger. You can also do things like highlight. You can choose different colors to highlight. Or if you don't like something, you can always erase it. If you hold it down, you can see there's more options. Okay, you can also cut things. So I can take part of something, circle it, and then I can click the button, for example, and move it around. This allows me to change the style, the cut, the copy, or delete it. So I can cut it out, and then I can hold down and hit paste, and paste it where I want it. This button allows me to move up and down. I can also, if I'm on the writing screen and I don't want it to be written like that, I can always do undo, and I can scroll using 2 fingers instead of 1. I can also record audio, but you need to allow it access to the microphone, and then you'll see that it's recording. You can stop by hitting stop. The arrow next to it will appear, and that way you can play it and see if you want to keep it or delete it. So you can manage your recordings, or you can have a replay. If you hit the plus sign, you could add things. For example, you can add a photo to it, or a figure. So I can go into here and I can create a figure. And then I can hit done. Can change it, how much I want it to be. I can add other things to it. I can get rid of it however I want. And then when I'm done, I can put it in and I can add a caption to it. Okay? I can look at the settings. I can change the type of paper that I have. So you can have graph paper, you can have lined paper, whichever you'd like. And you can also look at multiple pages if you have multiple pages that it's written on. You can also zoom in on what you're doing by clicking the little button at the bottom, and then a box will pop up. If we start over at the top where it says the notes, you can write straight on there, or you can highlight. And it works so that way it's magnifying the section that's there. And you can move over by clicking the box controls, or you can just go straight to where you want to highlight next by dragging it there. When you finish, you just have to hit that button again, and it saves everything that you have. When you're done, all you have to do is you can either send it somewhere, you can email it, you can do it to Dropbox, Google Drive, or you can do something like open in open note in, and then you can go to Schoology. Once you are in Schoology, you can say you can add it to your resources, or you can submit it to an assignment. You can go to that class and then have the assignment and upload it to your teacher for the assignment. If you want to move something from Schoology into Notability, you can go and find the item. Then you can click on the item. It will start to open it. And then once it opens, you can click the button that looks like an arrow going outwards. You could say Open in Notability. You can decide if you want to create a new note or not. Hit OK. And then your new note will be in here. And you can write on it just as you did everything else.